Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday, so time for a Wild Eye Wednesday. I'll be your Wild Eye host, Steven, aka Wild Eye Guy 85. Now, the movie that I watched was War is Hell, and I tried finding a trailer for it. I tried searching up the cast, and I found one of the cast members, but the movie wasn't listed on IMDb. Um, so I don't have any trailer or anything like that. I watched it on Tubi TV. This movie is definitely worth buying. Also, if you can't find it, or if it's off Tubi TV, or if you want to add it to your Wild Eye collection, which I wouldn't mind having this one, way better than Bigfoot versus Zombies. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over what a waste that was. Anyway, as you can see, here's the cast. Mark Drake played Ralph. Sophie Barker played his friend Andrea. Rosie Ackerman played his girlfriend Claudia. Miles Joven, or Joven, however you want to say that, played his other friend Lucas, who Lucas and Andrea were a couple, and then Ralph and Claudia were another couple. But of course, Lucas and Claudia were cheating on their um, significant others with each other in the movie, which we find out. And Ralph is friends with Andrea in it, and he's been having like these nightmares of World War II, Nazis, and all this stuff going on during wartime. Of course, obviously, that's why it's called War is Hell. There you can see right there. It's a 2015 release, an hour and 40 minutes. It was directed by Tom Sands, and there's the cast, which I've already read. This is what it looks like if you see it on Tubi. That's Andrea, and that is Ralph, I think I said his name was. But whatever, he's the one having all the nightmares, and his friend is a psychic. A young man who has vivid dreams of a prior life during World War II enlists the help of a psychic friend and finds himself literally tortured by his past. So she tries hypnotizing him and getting him to remember his past life to like help with the situation of what's going on. He's like going crazy, having these dreams. And at one point, when he is touched by her, she takes her hand and is holding on to him while he's like reliving his memories or starting to remember what's going on, and she can see the memories, and he sort of remembers. He's like seeing through a soldier's eyes, but he doesn't realize everything yet that he has done in a past life. But there's this place called like Clampton, and so he, Andrea, his girlfriend and friend, decide to go hiking to try to see if these areas trigger more of a memory and to soothe the situation of what's going on, which of course going out camping and trying to find out what was in the past, it should have been left alone. Once he gets out there, of course, more memories are coming to him about his past life. Turns out that he was a Nazi war criminal, and that's why he's seeing this woman and child dead and other stuff that's going on. But his past life ends up intertwining with his present life, and there is someone out there that while he and Andrea are exploring the sites and their friends stayed behind, of course, you know, they wanted to be alone so they could hook up in the tent while they were gone doing the little tour, trying to figure out what places would trigger these memories. And someone from the past ends up kidnapping those two, and he's also trying to track down Ralph because his past life, there's something that deals with him, and he wants revenge. So there's something that he finds out um, that he's kidnapped, and they go back to the tent and find out their friends are missing, go on a search, and they're also trying to avoid whoever's after them. And this person knew about them from a certain way. I won't really spoil how the past life ends up with the present with a person who was wronged by him at that time. Uh, there isn't too much gore, but there is some good torture scenes, some burning, a couple little bloody scenes, not too much. But the story itself was very intriguing. I enjoyed this movie. The acting was a lot better than some of these I have seen. Uh, I think the story was done well. It's one I definitely recommend. I don't really want to spoil it and tell you much more, but there is a really good plot twist to it about his past life and some other people who may or may not have been involved. And it just wraps up pretty well. So, this is one that you should definitely check out if you haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about it. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that bell for notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.